guys, Stoomboy, Combat Companion. So obviously the show's all brought to you by Hard Life Fightwear. So Hard Life Fightwear, in my eyes, right, in my eyes, is the number one sports apparel or fight apparel in the UK. So offering awesome gear. So we've got some really, really nice gear on their website. So just head over. Obviously got the country rash guard and short set. So make sure you do head over. Hardlifefightwear.co.uk. Discount code STOOM15 for anybody that wants to get anything. So show today. Obviously, I've been trying to get this guy on for ages. Do you know what I mean? In my eyes, one of the best black belts coming out of Scotland. He's had some awesome matches over the years. Do you know what I mean? And he's always fighting at a very, very high level throughout his career. Coaching as well. Obviously, his coaching is unbelievable. He's got some really, really good people coming through as well. So doing some fantastic things at Baseline Jiu Jitsu. So if you're down in Irvine, make sure you come in and say hello. So yeah, Seany Stewart, Baseline Jiu Jitsu.
Thank you for the
introduction. How you doing? Are you good?
I'm good, thanks.
All right. Tell us about you then. So obviously Baseline Jiu Jitsu, place is looking fantastic. Do you know what I mean?
I opened Baseline October last year, coming up a year now.
Yeah.
Can't really complain about how it's been going.
Yeah.
It's been pretty successful so far.
Yeah, it looks fantastic as well. Do you know what I mean? It looks.
It's pretty clean and neat and tidy.
Yeah.
Pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
Decent level of training partners as well.
Yeah. We saw that today. Yeah, I came in. Obviously, I had an open mat going on. Do you know what I mean? Had some fucking amazing, some top grapplers as well, like Neil Laird, Gordon Price. So when you had Robert Pettigrew, obviously your Mrs. Erin as well out there smashing everybody. Do you know what I mean?
David Pollock as well.
Davey as well. Do you know what I mean? So some very, very good level, and everybody was rolling great. And again, visitors from other gyms. Do you know what I mean? That have come down as well. So
yeah, weekends are pretty interesting. You never know who's going to turn up. Yeah, but it's always good training.
Yeah.
Which everybody's more than welcome to come along. There's no fee. It's just turn up and roll.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, though. I mean, that's why I remember I came down for the opening day. And the opening day was brilliant. We had Giles Garcia down, and we had loads of
Giles helped a lot as well
over
here, especially with the website and stuff like that, and just advice. Same with like Marcus as well. Just good to have people that run very successful businesses doing the exact same thing I want to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Help prevent the mistakes before they happen.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
There's a lot. But again, these guys, Marcos especially, I remember obviously speaking to Marcos about setting up a gym and him talking about the mistakes that he made. And it was mistake after mistake after mistake. And then now he's obviously got it absolutely spot on. He's had it spot on now for a few years. But yeah, that's what it's all about. It's about making the mistakes. So it's good to have people.
Still making my own, but a few things, especially Marcus has said, just made things a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rather than trying to work out myself and wasting months in the process.
Yeah.
Just help me out in 10 minutes.
That's good. What about classes? Obviously, anybody wants to come down, so I see you on 7 days a week.
Classes are Monday to Friday right now, but next week we start a Saturday class, which is Mikey Glover. He starts a class at 9 a.m. on a Saturday. Which he started, I was away on holiday there, so he's took over a couple of classes, and the guys seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Heavy emphasis on legs, which
everybody loves at the moment.
It's the popular thing right now. But it helps the club obviously develop a higher understanding of that area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tell me about the name Baseline.
It doesn't really mean anything.
It's a catchy name, Baseline.
I'm obviously not from Scotland. I'm from Northern Ireland. Where I'm from is the county Armagh City, and one of the symbols is the harp, and that's where that kind of came from.
Yeah.
That's why it's on my arm as well. But that was way before. Baseline though, I didn't know what I was gonna call the place for months, because I was looking for months before I actually opened, and I kind of don't want to say the name I wanted to call it, but I wanted to call it Motley Crue Jiu Jitsu.
Right, okay.
I didn't hate the name, but I didn't like the name either. And saying it now, I don't really like the name.
Yeah.
But I like the meaning behind the name. A Motley Crue is like a colourful group of people.
Yeah.
Which I kind of think that's fucking jiu-jitsu all over, isn't it? But I swear to God, I was just walking to the shop, and I was just thought Baseline Jiu-Jitsu randomly in my head. It's like, that doesn't sound the worst.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it kind of is, if I'm doing well when I'm rolling or competing or whatever, I don't tend to I try to push you past your baseline.
Yeah.
While I maintain mine, I won't go past mine until you start dipping under yours, if that makes sense. So when you start breathing heavy, I'll start trying to bring mine up.
Yeah.
To get what I mean?
Yeah.
Try and get you to the point of complete exhaustion.
What did you think when you obviously first seen the logo and the name? Because as I say, it looks fantastic. Do you know what I mean? It's simple. Do you know what I mean? But it does look fantastic.
Yeah, I just like the way it sounds.
Yeah.
And I don't overthink the name or anything. The harp's a big one, and I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
The name's good, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I don't overthink it too much.
What were you then competing as well? Because obviously you're still out there competing at a high level. You've been competing at a high level for years. Do you know what I mean? So.
That's what you call high level.
But we're talking about you've went against some of the top guys in the UK. Do you know what I mean? For years. Do you know what I mean? You've come up against some amazing grapplers who.
I've had a couple of those.
Well, listen, you've also dished out a couple as well. So.
It helps feeling what they feel like, because obviously, like when you're coming up, I feel like when you watch, you think those people look perfect.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna see like even like the number 1 and 2s in the world and stuff like that. Like you see mistakes more.
Yeah, yeah.
Than what you ever did before, which kind of just makes everybody human. If you get what I mean. Ash Williams was a big like example of that. Obviously, I got absolutely laid out with that. Managed to make it through without getting tapped. Not that that's fucking win, but I felt
against Ash Williams. 10
yeah,
minutes
I got
submitted.
to feel what that, because he's definitely like fucking at least top 10 in the world. He has been for like how long? I didn't even understand why he had to do trials as many times as what he did.
Yeah,
the invite should have been there fucking a couple of years ago at least.
Yeah.
But after I felt him, I felt like, oh, this isn't unattainable. If you get what I mean, I just need to feel those people more often.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
I fought Josh after that as well. Do you know what I mean? Because I think you fought Ash first, then you beat Josh.
Josh was a hard one though, because like when I went into that, like a week or 2 weeks before that, I fucking hyperextended my thumb.
Yeah.
So I couldn't like use my right hand at all. I had to like fake grip, so like I would grip, but whenever he wanted to break it, I was letting go. It was an issue, but I was happy, obviously, got the win with that one.
Yeah.
It's one each now, so hopefully one more in the future.
Definitely. Then obviously fought a good pal of mine, Kev Cockhill, at ADCC just not long ago. So obviously winning the ADCC title as well. So
that wasn't the best of performances, but can't really say
people
much.
Talking about
Kev's super
good. Yeah. People were talking about it. I remember people messaging me and saying, match between Kev and Seany, it was like back and forward. It was absolutely brilliant. So
yeah, still trying to work out like how I get my best self out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I don't always. I just don't know what way I'm gonna fucking turn up on the day, which is super frustrating.
Yeah.
One thing I did learn though is he going away on holiday for a week and then coming back.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You need it. You definitely need it.
I was trying to make myself tired. We're normally, like I say, like every single day I train, at least once a day. At some point I'm like rolling. It's probably like rolling every single day.
Yeah.
Which I should maybe limit that to like selected days.
Yeah.
And kind of push it a wee bit more. Which I'm kind of doing more now. I go up to Marcus's on a Tuesday, Thursday whenever I can.
Yeah.
Really good level up there.
Yeah.
A couple of really good guys. Actually, like my favorite guy to roll with when I go up there is a Rouge.
Yeah.
I'll try to get like 1 or 2. See if it's like the same situation as when I was competing at ADC Scotland, where I didn't feel like it was my day, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
A Rouge makes my life very hard. Man, the guy just doesn't sit still. Super explosive. Like even if you sweep him, how the fuck are you keeping him down?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Really, really good.
Awesome.
Really enjoyed playing him.
As he was good. he was good. Obviously, when he first came in, as I said, he moved about exactly as he does now. He moved about very quickly, but there wasn't a lot of like now. He's calculated when he makes the move. He knows exactly where he's going. Whereas before, it seemed like he was jumping about, but he had the basis. But then once he started putting it all together, he was. Don't get me wrong, he was fantastic at 16. But then, see when you see him now, man, it's more controlled. Do you know what I mean?
Actually a man
awesome to watch.
There's a difference between being a teenager and a man.
Yeah. So
maybe the first time Marcus told me about him, it was like, "Hey, Shawnee, got a new guy up in Glasgow. He's just like you." Mate, he's fucking awesome.
But then, obviously, I enjoy watching your matches because you're very calm. I always talk about how calm you are in a match. Do you know what I mean? Like, you never, even though you're in a bad position, you don't look like you're. Because you've seen people compete, and if they're in a bad position, like bottom side, green throw, and they're stuck or north south, mount or whatever they're in, they tend to panic a little bit.
Yeah, it's all baseline thing.
Whereas
I was talking about before.
Yeah.
I try you just want to try and push somebody past where they're comfortable, and then get their heart rate up and stuff like that. And if you can get your heart rate to start going up and force theirs to go up even higher, it's so much easier. Then the submission rate goes up so much higher. There's mistakes are there for the kicking. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier. Yeah.
What's next then? So obviously competing.
Next one is Gorilla Invitational next Saturday.
Yeah.
It should be very good. I don't know his second name, but his name's Chris. He's really good. The only reason I took the match is because he beat what do you call the guy? Why am I blanking on his name? I had him at the first ADCC Scotland. Beat Cammy Donnelly at trials.
I need to look, yeah.
Mate, I don't know why I'm blanking on him.
That's right, but yeah, next Saturday. So Gorilla's awesome. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff going up about Gorilla. Do you know what I mean? So it seems like a good event.
Really good show. I think there's a few. I think Mark's on that as well. Shane Curtis has got BAP, I'm pretty sure, on it as well. I'm not sure. There's a few other guys on it, but I don't really overly pay attention to it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that kind of fucks me a wee bit in the long run. I'm better just going in worrying about what I'm going to do rather than what they're going to do.
But that's what you're good at. I mean, you're really good at doing that. And this is what I've enjoyed watching you for years and seeing the fact that you're not really worried about your opponent. Do you know what I mean? It's about my game. I'll go in there and pose my stuff. And that's what you seem to always be like.
As long as it's a good day.
Yeah.
A bad day, I get absorbed with bullshit. But I think that's where I don't need to worry as much. Because even on like a really bad day, my defensive skills are probably my best.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have you seen me get fucking... How many times have you seen somebody take my back? It doesn't happen very often. They might get to that spot. Even like if they take me back, how often are they actually holding me there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty relentless as far as that goes. But I'm trying to like mix that now and try and get like my attack to that same kind of level.
Yeah. But the thing is, you've got high expectations for yourself. That's why.
Yeah, but that also sometimes it fucks me as well because like it makes me underperform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a wee bit too worried, but now I'm trying to like relax a wee bit more.
Yeah.
And I just think it was more as what we're doing here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I think most people do that. We just make it into much more than what it is.
Yeah.
Really, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
At all.
Tell us about a couple of the people in here then. So obviously we know Ern's just as amazing, right? Because obviously
not even close.
But we see Ern out, and Ern's done. I mean, like flying arm bars and flying triangles. We never really seen a lot of women doing that.
Amazing size of her legs. She's never done a flying triangle.
She's tried to go for it, right? Maybe don't got it, but I mean, she was doing all that kind of stuff when you weren't really seeing women, certainly in Scotland, doing
I don't know
it.
If you remember, but when Erin first started at Whitefield, it was pretty bad to watch. She sucked at jiu-jitsu.
Just to let you know, Ern's over there giving
she was super strong though, so unless you've actually like rollerbladed and you don't understand, so like she's like guy strong.
Yes.
And that's not like over exaggerating or anything. Like most lasses, like you can kind of they're not strong. If you get what I mean. Erin was like unusually strong. If I didn't live with her, I would assume she was fucking on something.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? I think it's just like, I don't know, it's this grip or something, but it's like she can't even like bench that much, so it must be like a really good squeeze or whatever.
Yeah. I remember first time I rolled with Erin, she must have tried to armbar me, I don't know, about 6 times, right? And I remember at one point, she'd got the armbar and I stood up and she was still on and would try to shake her off, man, and she wouldn't let go. Do you know what I mean? But she just kept going for it, man, all the time.
Especially in gi at white belt, like she just fucking dragged them though. Like you could tell they didn't want to do the match anymore. They wanted to be over as quick as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it must have been a pretty strange experience for them.
Aye. Who else you got coming through? So obviously
Sorry?
A great amount of people in the gym, sorry. Who else have you got coming through?
Well, not that he competes or anything, but Scott Gordon, one of the purple belts in here, teaches one gi class now. But obviously in the future I would like him to do more. The only reason why I say I'm even bringing him up is like I really enjoy teaching.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty bad at gi, but it's actually helping me improve in quite a lot of areas. So like I don't have a lot of time as far as to look into gi too much.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like most of my time is like trying to watch the instructions or the match footage of just no-gi really, where he puts all the same time and effort that I put into that, into gi, sorry, which kind of makes it really easy for me. So like I kind of get like shorts, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
It makes life a lot easier. And I feel like a lot of stuff that I used to do, he's improved. Just I don't know how to explain it, but like just certain techniques that he showed me, it just makes life a lot easier. My fingers thank him a lot. Where before I feel like I overcompensated a lot by just like trying to like rip it a wee bit more. Where now he kind of explained a few things that he's learned, and it just makes life a lot easier.
Yeah,
my fingers really appreciate it.
Definitely.
I don't know if you've rolled gi in a while, but it's fucking brutal.
Oh yeah, it can be on the fingers. Do you know what I mean? So, what's the one thing that obviously you've had an amazing time throughout jiu-jitsu? Well, you started what, 2012?
Yeah,
so
2012.
12 years.
22
right?
years.
So, been a black belt now for 4 years. Do you know what I mean? So,
Have
I was reading the board.
Oh, right,
at the front.
okay.
So at Baseline, they've got a list of names. Like what they've got is obviously Seany at the top, 2012 start, black belt 2020, and then everybody else, Ern and I know Joe Glove's on the wall, and Davey Pollock's on the wall, a few other people as well. And it's got the roughly the year that they started, and then obviously for you, the year you got your black belt. So what's the one thing, if you had to go back to your younger self when you first started, right? Or even if you're giving advice to people now, what's the one piece of advice you would give somebody for the longevity in the sport?
That's excellent, no? I don't really regret anything. If I'm honest with you, I don't really think of it that way.
Yeah. Or even a piece of advice, what would you give somebody to kind of help them along their way?
Stay persistent.
Yeah.
But see, to be honest, it's like the same as like trying to like chase like fucking students and stuff like that. It's like the ones that want to be here are going to be here. So like you don't really need to worry about motivating them. It's just about like trying to help them with the problems they're experiencing while they're rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just progression.
Yeah.
But like I really don't feel like you should force or overly encourage people to come in. You're kind of wasting your time because they're going to leave at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or maybe I'm just cynical about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
But just right now, I'm just waiting for more people to join that are more like me. Nothing better to do with the time. You know what I mean? I'm actually waiting for some young guns.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the
I've
thing.
got a few comments, especially in like the teens class and stuff
Yeah.
like that. There's a few that are consistent. And that's all you really need into it.
Yeah.
It's nothing special here. It's just consistency.
That's the thing. I mean, it's about being consistent. Do you know what I mean? So, because you always tell like the people that are like, especially when they go into competition and you see them in competition, the ones that are consistent do very, very well. The ones that are maybe not as consistent tend not to do very well. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. Plus, a lot of people
that.
think if they go compete, they have to win. But it's like that wasn't a fucking factor for me. They're not all gold medals in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
They're like silvers, bronze, and then ones I just didn't even get.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously the belts and all that as well, so the different.
They don't really mean anything. They're all.
That's part of your journey. Do you know what I mean?
I've ever won anything where there's like a bunch of stuff there, but it's like I don't know if you feel like that, but like I don't really get any satisfaction from winning. I feel like the losing, as much as I hate it, that's like the biggest. That's a bit I hate the most from. It's just like motivation for training, motivation to watch stuff. Where if I'm winning all the time, it's like, I kind of get bored a wee bit with it.
Yeah.
It's good to have the students like to look at it and stuff, and obviously people coming in, it looks more than what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully I win something good, and all that'll disappear, and I'll just be a photo frame with it on it.
Nice.
One day.
But no, listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
No,
I'm glad.
Sorry, I hasn't been as.
Do you know what? It was always what I always want to get to speak to Seany, but obviously I understand, especially when you're competing. Do you know what I mean? All you want to do is get home, family, and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, that's my fucking stress most of the time. Cause like I'm either training, teaching, or I'm a fucking housewife.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm either cooking, cleaning. I'm not even exaggerating the way it is.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just laughing at Ern up there. Ern, obviously, as soon as you mention the word housewife, Ern's just like, yes, definitely.
I feel like a lot of people, especially the serious people, come and train and stuff like that. Like they come, train, rest, and then like watch footage and stuff. Like I really have to make the effort to watch footage. Like my normal day is like dropping it off at fucking nursery, then I'm like come in here, either PT or I'm training, and then after that I have to go home, and then it's like tidy the house, get the washing done, and then I try to like get dinner on and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Erin works all day, so like I don't want her coming home and then having to do all that shit as well.
Yeah.
It's like a handover every day.
Yeah.
So as soon as like she comes in, I'm over and then back in here.
Yeah.
And back home at night. And then you lock it. Then you know it's like when you get home, especially like I know it's not work, but like after work when you go home, you don't want to watch your work again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to sit down and watch something mindless.
Yeah.
And just sit there and vegetate to it and then go to fucking bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where I feel like I really have to force myself to do a lot of this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because I don't have the time, especially with Ira. It's hard to watch stuff and not watch her. She's always up to something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's relentless.
Kids as well. Obviously, kids do jiu-jitsu when they're...
Yeah, there's kids classes in here on a Thursday at 5, and they have Lindsay, Aaron, and Ian McNaughton teaching it. It's actually building pretty quick. I think there's like 15, 16 that kind of come consistently, and then there's like others like they've been messaging and stuff. There's a teens class on a Tuesday at 5 as well.
Yeah.
That one's pretty. Yeah, I'm just covering that one now, but I'm hoping I'll get somebody more permanent to cover it. I think they'll actually get annoyed about it because they actually like me teaching the class. I have to try and limit how much I teach and put a wee bit more into myself, especially like the last few years of competing. I don't know how long I'm going to do this for.
Yeah.
34 now, so like I don't know how long that's going to last.
Keep it at a high level. Would you still come
I don't want to do masters.
Right.
Maybe the only way I would do masters is I would completely switch from gi to no gi, or from no gi to gi. Yeah, I would do masters that way. But then it's like, is winning masters winning? Do you get
what I mean? Do you know what? See, for the older person, I hear this question all the time. For the older person,
yeah, but I don't get
transition.
satisfaction at what I'm winning now.
Yeah, fair.
And like I beat like some really good guys, but it's like it's still.
But saying that, you look at obviously they just had the World Masters, IBJJF World Masters there over in Vegas.
Masters isn't the same as what it used to be 5 years ago.
And then, well, Rick Young, I can't remember how many World Masters championships he's won.
Mate, he's unreal.
Aye,
he's proper OG as well.
Yeah. I call him he's the godfather of Scottish martial arts. Do you know what I mean? Scottish.
I can't think of anybody else I can put him in place of, apart from the late great Rob McCrum.
Yeah.
I feel like he gets kind of forgotten about.
Yeah.
But not if you're going to speak to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty lucky with how I started. Obviously, I started with a fucking Brazilian Jiu Jitsu black belt from fucking Brazil. And I had like a joke who helped a lot, like in the come up. And then like before he passed, Rob McCrum was like, he used to come to like blue belt comps and stuff when like I was the only one competing, and he had no reason to be there.
Yeah.
As you get what I mean? I wasn't anybody, but he still came and coached.
Yeah.
And insulted me while I was on the mat. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I miss that guy a lot. I feel like he should get a lot more recognition than what he gets. Well, he probably does. Just a lot of people know. New wave in. A lot of people just don't know who he is.
That's like a new wave comes in and sometimes they forget. Do you know what I mean? And that's why, like, things that I do, I try and remind people. Like Rick Young. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm like, look, Rick Young's he's the guy. If it wasn't for Rick Young, none of you would be doing what you're doing now. Or it might not be where it is. Do you know what I mean? So Rick Young, definitely a lot of respect. People like Rob McCrum. And there's loads of other people as well that are from a previous generation which helped pave the way to what we see now. Do you know what I mean? So, and then this generation will pave the way for the next generation, and so on and so on. So,
Joke's a funny one though. I feel like if you looked at Joke, you're gonna think like, oh, this isn't going to be that bad.
Aye, I can take him.
It's a life-changing experience.
Yeah.
He will make you fucking suffer, man. He's really, really technical, really, really good. I actually really miss him as far as like training and stuff like that. Because before I left Vikings to open up here, I feel like he was definitely a big part of my development.
Yeah.
As far as like when it came to actually competing against those higher level people, even though most people wouldn't think it, he was a huge help as far as pressure. Nobody that actually competed against, especially like 70 kilograms, felt like him on top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which made my frames super strong.
Yeah.
I mean, I just didn't have to worry about it. I feel like he should get more recognition like it. Well, he probably does. You know, we're thinking it.
Oh, I used to love training with Joe.
Did you?
It was prison rules.
Right?
But it was prison rules. So whenever I remember he came up to Marcus's one time, and obviously he was going over some deep half stuff with me and all that, and then obviously we'd done it at Vikings a couple of times, and it was always like prison rules. I remember going down. The worst thing I did, right, ever, with Joe Love, is I went to Cumnock for a class on a Sunday, right? Worst thing I'd ever done, right? And if it was still going, right, I recommend not going on a Sunday down to Cumnock.
It's not Cumnock anymore. It's Force Fitness. It's in there now.
Yeah. But
it's really good. I would recommend going.
But it was the worst thing. Andy Baker's like, yeah, Stu, come down, and I'm like, he says, oh, it'll just be an easy class. Goes down, mate. And Joke said to me, the first thing he said when I walked in, see if you're not being sick by the end of this class. It means you've not worked hard enough. And I'm like, fuck, okay. You know what I mean? And obviously, who was in? Obviously, Joke was in, Big Mark was in, Mark Young.
Mate,
right? A few other people as well, right? And yeah, mate, I was sick. Do you know what I mean? I was sick. Horrible experience.
Jokes like the fucking Matt Enforcer as well. Good luck trying to sit out. By the way, he'll scream at you.
It was like because obviously we did the class, he showed some stuff, and then obviously we went into the rolling, and it was like an hour. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, if you went, he said, where are you going? I'm going to get a drink. You don't need a drink, get on the fucking mat. Do you know what I mean? It was like, right, okay, way back on the mat. Done in again for another round, do you know what I mean?
I was going to say a couple of things he says, but I honestly can't say.
But awesome guy. As in anybody, I always recommend people, do you know what I mean? Go and learn something off Joe.
Mate, I would definitely recommend it. I think he still teaches in Vikings on Saturday. I would recommend definitely try and pop in and see it.
And is that you said Force Fitness as well?
Yeah. Force has got a really, really, really good facility as far as like lifting weights and MMA. I suppose you could say, because it's like everything in there. It's Muay Thai, MMA, and Jiu Jitsu. Yeah. So it's a really nice facility. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely hit up Joke Love, man. You'll regret it, right? But it's fucking worth it. Definitely worth it.
Do you know what it is? He like duct tapes everything. He doesn't use like knee pads or anything. Fucking duct tape around the wrist, fucking around the foot and the ankle.
Yeah.
Mate, I remember a couple of people like tried that because they thought, oh, Joe does it, so it must work. They had to go in like a bath and stuff afterwards just to take the tape off, and they're still screaming afterwards. It's like just getting waxed.
Oh man,
it's brutal. But I wouldn't recommend that.
But Joke's awesome, man. We've got so much love for Joke. Anybody you want to shout out to? Obviously, again, it's been a great journey. So.
I absolutely love Scramble. I have no idea why the fuck they sponsored me, but I absolutely love everything.
And this is the team top as well.
This is the official Baseline custom bag. Honestly, I was super happy to be with Scramble.
Yeah.
The Hard Life is brilliant. I really appreciate their support. I don't know what it is, but it feels like Scramble's just worldwide.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Honestly, who's bigger? I know Progress are really making moves and stuff like that, but like Scramble's really up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes me feel like more of a professional having them.
Yeah.
Or having them want me, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Listen, Mooch and Liam, obviously I was talking to them a couple of weeks ago.
They're brilliant as well.
They've still got so much love for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we still use them for some of the kids' classes turned into a gi class, so we're going to try and use them for getting some of the gis. And stuff like that, just because they're running it, and they're sponsored by Hard Life as well, so it's still like a mix. So
is that not a wee fight in the house like that? Fucking Hard Life, Scramble. You don't have a fight.
No, both. We like both, to be honest.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I know, but nobody really complains anything. The people still wear the original Baseline Rascal was hard life. I still have it. I still wear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not chucking any of that stuff away.
Definitely.
Plus, I really appreciate they sponsored me when nobody wanted me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like from purple belt to black belt as well.
Yeah, yeah, awesome guys.
I just couldn't miss. I couldn't say no to scramble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially, I feel like it legitimizes me a wee bit more, and I feel like I get more opportunities.
Yeah.
Just being a part of them. Plus, they own Polaris and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
Definitely, definitely. What about friends, family members, teammates?
Oh, I couldn't have done this. Aaron's asking for some praise, but honestly, there's better people to. No, obviously, I couldn't have done this without my full time working, successful, professional,
Keep going, keep going.
partner that supported me, obviously,
Yeah.
most of this. I could have, but I would have been on the dole while I was doing it.
Yeah.
Which would have made it all harder.
Yes.
But honestly, though, I think me and Aaron, we're super lucky to have my mom and her mom.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious. Like, I wouldn't be able to train. She wouldn't be able to train as much as what she does if we didn't have them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I honestly can't say like how much we actually need them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really, really appreciate it. It's actually really hard when they go away on holiday and we don't have them. But I really, really appreciate my mom and her mom very, very much. Not that I don't appreciate the dads, but the mums do so much more.
100%.
You know what I mean?
What about teammates? Anybody else you want to shout out to? Obviously, there's probably too many people.
I feel like I don't want to shout out any of them in case I miss out. So I'm really happy with everybody. I'm just saying, obviously, David, DSP teaches, helps out with the, what do you call it, the beginners classes with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Scott Gosling does the key classes. Mickey's just starting up with the Saturday class.
Like what classes?
I think the rest of the class, Aaron does the female only class on Sunday at 9, which
Sunday
is
at 9,
free to any females that come. But that actually means you have to be female. I had a couple of weekends. But I imagine somebody's going to turn up, you know what I mean?
Andy Baker. We have like going or something. Be like, hi guys.
There's a few guys who actually wouldn't argue if they joined.
Yeah, yeah. But nah, it's the women's classes are awesome as well. Do you know what I mean? I heard you talking about it earlier on. So
yeah, it's
my daughter. Do you know what I mean? I'll need to get my daughter down. Do you know what I mean?
Oh mate, more than welcome down. Plus it's free, so you can really can't complain.
Yeah,
it
just
really,
means my wife will need to get up early and drive her down on a Sunday morning.
I understand.
Do you know what I mean?
So. But see, to be fair though, she's getting people that really fucking travel like 30, 40 minutes just to get here at 9 a.m.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? That's more commitment than what I would.
Well, I saw Sarah today. I saw Sarah. So Sarah travels from.
They actually come down
West End of Glasgow.
They actually come down quite a lot. Actually, I really appreciate the people that really travel down. I hope it's worth it for them.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm super surprised they can come down. But I just assume like there's better places other like people would prefer to go kind of thing. I forget that I'm okay.
You're in my eyes. You're one of the best black belts coming out of Scotland, and I've said this publicly many times. Do you know what I mean? So when they give me a list, do you know what I mean? You're definitely up there as one of the top guys. Do you know what I mean?
I think I'm definitely one of, but like I definitely got trained by the best black belts in Scotland.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Marcus Nardini, Joe Love. Do you know what I mean? Even other guys that were around, like Hugh, where's Andy Callahan, people like that. Do you know what I mean?
No, I did train with him and stuff like that, but as far as like teaching and learning, it's Marcus, Joe, and Rob McCrum.
Yeah, yeah.
I know he was only there to like purple belt, but like obviously passed away. Yeah. But like honestly, still to this day, miss him.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like things would be a lot better with him here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really, really appreciate having those three.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's been absolutely awesome.
Thank you very much.
Do you know what I mean? Absolute pleasure. So, guys,
that twice.
Yeah, but Baseline Jiu Jitsu, Instagram, Facebook, definitely hit my pages. Do you know what I mean? So, he's going to update on a more regular basis.
I'm going to try and make the effort.
It is. I mean, you said that yourself. When you got kids, Aaron's out working all the time, and if do you know what I mean? Erin's not working, she's got the kids, then you're in here. So it's sometimes it's difficult. Do you know what I mean? But
it's mentally fatiguing.
Yeah,
very much so.
Definitely. So, but yeah, Facebook, Instagram, just look for Baseline Jiu Jitsu. Do you know what I mean? That's the logo. You'll see the logo anyway. On that, it's got all the details of where the gym is, the class times, contact details.
Everything's there. Facebook, Instagram, or on the website.
Yeah.
Just Google search it.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. Seany Stewart, Baseline Jiu Jitsu, guest appearance, Erin Wilson, up the back there. So, but no, listen, absolute pleasure, Seany. Once I'm back training, I'm going to get down. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get my daughter down. She's got plenty. Saying this, I came down for the opening day. Do you know what I mean? I came down
a fucking year
ago, right? But you know, I make guest appearances, but nah, once I'm good.
I know what you're talking about.
I think at that time I was training for this MMA fight, and
that was a big step, by the way, going for that.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? There was a lot of
braver than me.
Things went on. Do you know what I mean? So I want to do it again. Do you know what I mean? But do it a little bit differently.
A lot more training, a lot more preparation.
Well, there was a lot of training went into that 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, but 3 or 4 months isn't enough to learn how to strike or just be comfortable.
Yeah, but we'll do it again. But well, it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much, brother.
To the next one.
There we go.